So we're gonna start
Good day.
physical bow. I guess I should do... whatever. This is the Bowazon. Bowazon means...
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
A different build in every difficulty. So, last time I did this, I did a fire bow through normal, cold bow through nightmare, and lightning jab through hell. On this one, we will plan for... let's see. Physical bow through normal. Lightning jab through nightmare. And... passive Valkyrie through hell. I could also do Bowazon through hell with cold, like, arrows. Or maybe we could find a spear and do spears on in hell. That could also be fun. We'll figure out hell when we get to hell. Either Valkyrie or spear. Throw Barbarian guided playthrough in the future. Have I done something like that? I feel like I've maybe done a Throw Barbarian. As of some point, but maybe not a guided playthrough. Maybe I did it in PD2 with the bouncing jabs. You remember a throw barb? Yeah, I do as well, but I don't remember enough. If you were a streamer, you would ignore 100% of chat. Aw, poor chat. Okay, so let's get a little dexterity, get a little of this. 360. Oh, that's right. Gold cost is up. Okay. Let's go throw some more javelins.
Good day.
We'll get a bow shift over here soon. I'm not using any skills yet, so we're just throwing some random jabs.
I hear foul creatures about.
Could also play cold arrow if I want. In a 2014 Griffins. Jeez. We could also play cold arrow if we want through normal. But it doesn't really get anything until freezing arrow. It's not great, so I think it's better to go with the physical arrow and have some fun with multi-shot. Yeah, Terrazone Andy is basically a cheat code. Previous throw barb is here 3 years ago. Was that a guided playthrough of it? Yeah, this is a rainbow run, not a no-hit run. We've shifted. It says speed run. Okay, so I was trying to go as fast as possible with it. Throwbarb, when he's fully stacked, can actually be decent. Especially with the new changes, he can be infinite with his weapons, which is really nice. I think that was a good change. I think it kind of shows a little bit with like Diablo 4 and Diablo 2 Throw Barbarian, I think are great examples of it. Where people don't mind having resource limitations early on when they have a character, right? The expectation, I start a character out and I don't have all this mana to constantly cast all my skills, spamming nonstop, or if I throw weapons, you know, I'm gonna throw out of them, whatever it is. But when you get to the end game and your character is now super strong and ridiculously powerful and all of this, there's kind of the expectation that, okay, all of this little trivial stuff now is going away. Aren't they doing physical Bowazon? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'll go ahead and shift over now. Let's do this. So.
Good day.
That I thought was a really great change that they made for the throw barbarian and just throwing.
Good day.
Was that allowing replenish on it. So, okay, again, we're not running into this annoyance of constantly throwing out.
Good day.
Let's get a 3 open socket so we can put some gems or runes or whatever in there.
Good day.
Honestly, a triple Talbot would be really, really nice.
Good day.
Okay. Alright. Let's get going. How do you feel about Project Diablo 2? I think it's great. Alright, we'll just go 1 in Magic Arrow to start. Just get a little added damage from that puppy.
I need mana.
Almost wish Magic Arrow was a viable late game skill. I mean, it is slightly viable in late game. Oh wow, this actually dead ends there. Yeah, we'll just push. Thoughts on PoE 2? I thought it was really nice. I thought it showed good like passion and stuff, what the devs thought they would find interesting. We'll definitely have to like just, you know, play it some and see how it continues to develop. We're a year away from closed beta. So, you know, I think that's a really important thing to remember is like we're not right there. It's not like, oh, it's just about to happen. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this and just add some damage to my shots. Like, look back at some of the stuff that Diablo 4 was before and where it ended up, and you know, there's still plenty of room for things to shift around. But overall, I do have, you know, good faith that they'll make something that's fun and it'll be a good time, and you know, we'll see. But definitely have to, you know, still kind of wait and see a little.
I need mana.
If they can knock down some of the bloat, which it looks like they're already starting to do, that'll really help the game. Adds 1 to 4 lightning damage. We like that. Any sort of additional damage right now there is going to be helpful. Yeah, guided arrow, multi-shot have synergy, and strafe there has the synergy from both of them, so that is a nice little boost that it gets. Rainbow Run is different build in every difficulty. Maybe exclamation mark rainbow? Try that. That's the druid, but yeah, same idea. Different build or different tree. So for certain classes it's different tree, for other classes it's different build. So like sorceress, it's different tree. But like barbarian, you know, doesn't really make sense to do different tree because okay, you can war cry and then you know, one of the weapon ones, but then the third one would just be the passives, but those are all like masteries of things and stuff. Again, it just doesn't like make good sense. So, you know, in that instance you'd say, okay, but you only get to use one skill one time. So if I use battle orders in normal, I don't get to use it in Nightmare or Hell. If I use, you know, Mace Mastery in normal, I don't get to use that in Nightmare or Hell. So you're balancing all that around, and yeah, Paladin as well, right? It'd be weird to just be offensive auras, defensive auras, and combat skills, but not doing, like, I'll be smite, and I'll be hammers, and I'll be zeal, or I'll be whatever, you know. Teleport on sorceress. So for sorceress, since it's just the tree, when you're lightning, you get that.
I need mana. I need mana.
That's what you get. I didn't see it. What's his murder paladin?
Not enough mana.
I'm actually gonna put a little energy.
Not enough mana.
Beautiful. Another charm. Adds a little bit more damage. Love it. Mr. Sam, thank you. How you doing?
I need mana.
DP hammer starts smiting bow, but he has a backpack full of 452 on, so the turns were good for bow time and no
Oh, wise llama, please help. Been doing P8LK runs for 2 weeks straight, 3 to 4 hours a day, and I've not found a single high rune. What am I doing wrong?
You're just not doing it well enough, I guess. Hey, another 3 open socket. Perfect. Be better. No, just unlucky. 2 weeks though, 3 to 4 hours a day, not a single high rune is actually insane. Are you sure you're on hell? That would be my first question. Because at that many hours, you should have like
Not enough mana.
tons of high runes. Also, yes, could depend how fast or slow your runs are going. If you're taking too long, you know. The run should be 20 seconds or less.
It's locked.
Let's find a waypoint. You got a good 15 hours in LK and only a single goal? I mean, RNG is a cruel mistress. Has he tried subscribing to Mr. Llama SC to improve his drop chances? Oh, Vinny's subscribed. He already knows that. That would be ridiculous if he... Vinny! Oh my gosh. No wonder your subscription lapsed, bud. Look, I don't make the rules, I just make them. Maybe in hell we'll do Fend and Pale. I'm debating it. Your prime sub ran out, you didn't even realize it. You've been trying to find high runes. But yeah, you really want to be able to be moving pretty fast, so... Oh, I should, let's see. Ooh, that's tough. I want to use Penetrate and Crit Strike, but I want to save Pierce. Oh man, so I can only really use Pierce in one area, because if I put a point into Critical Strike, then I'm never going to be able, since it's passive, I wouldn't be able to use it again. That's a tricky one.
It's locked.
So I really can't do anything over here.
I just subscribed so I can get audio and 1080p video back.
Alright, well that's unfortunate. Well, there you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, cheesy baby. Ow, are you extra strong? You hit so hard. Fire enchanted. Alright, let's go more attack rating.
I am overburdened.
And... okay, that's not boosting AR, so we gotta find a place. I don't have a place for these extra skills.
I need mana.
This is brutal, man. Normally I'd have it in Crit Strike or something.
I need mana.
Oh well. There's something wrong with his mic, he sounds different. Oh my god. It's the same voice. Tell him, chat. Tell him. Ooh, 20 poison jewel. Come on, baby. 2 to max damage. Workable. Thank you, Commander. Appreciate the Prime sub. I'm not subscribed, so I don't have audio and can't tell the difference. Wow, there's so many lies in all of that. It's actually absurd. This is ridiculous. Hola. ¿Cómo estáis? Players 1? Yeah, I believe we're just on Players 1, but... Oh, really? We'll double check though. It's true, I have to read lips because I'm not subscribed.
Not enough mana.
Actually, just pure absurdity. I don't even want to put all my points into... Dude, I have just nowhere to put my points. If I subscribe as my D2R account, gain an extra 250 base MF. I've heard that that's what happens.
At Mr. Llama SC, do I beat the game when I finish Dream Paladin with Enigma in single player? Tell me I beat the game.
Yes.
Okay. This is a rainbow run. So it's, you know, you're moving at a decent pace. But yeah, man, I really gotta figure out. Let's go more energy, I guess. That's tough. Where do my points go on this? Am I just gonna jam magic arrow? I mean, multi-shot will be more for guided arrow later on, which would be nice.
I need mana.
I don't know. People on the internet don't lie, it's a known fact.
I need mana.
I would have believed that. But then I started screaming.
I need mana.
Why is it called a rainbow? Different build every difficulty, so it's like a rainbow of builds and colors and everything. You see it all. I believe the original idea as well was the sorceress. So it was especially rainbow-like because, you know, you started off and you did like fire, cold, and light. So you were getting all of them. And we just kind of shifted into doing it for all the characters. Because it's fun.
I need mana.
Another ruby and a topaz. Let's just boost the damage up on this puppy. Reed's turn playing Diablo 2. I'm playing. So I mean, yeah, Resurrected definitely has shifted some stuff around. I would highly recommend looking at some of the like differences between the two. I feel like I've made some videos referencing a large amount of those differences. Do I have a video like everything different between D2R and LOD? It's hard to say because they've also continued to update. So now we have like Sunder Charms and stuff. Terror Zones, Sunder Charms, yeah. It's really quite different now. Alright, Tal Rune. Honestly, I just want a lot of Tal Runes. Because I do think triple Tal bow will be the way to go.
Mana. I need
Oh my god, hit them. Tier.
I can't kill it.
Almost. I mean, that's also not terrible. A tier helm might not be a bad idea at all on this character, because we run out of mana fast. So, I don't hate that. Am I gonna play Starfield? Which one is Starfield? Honestly, I'm looking more at Baldur's Gate 3 as a potential alternative game that I would play. Fallout and space. I feel like with Starfield, I'm gonna have to wait and see that it actually is good when it comes out. I feel like it's one of those games that's getting too much marketing hype, and that always makes me wary. Yeah, Bowazon mana cost are so rough. The only game that I truly trust that's getting a ton of hype is Llama RPG, and that's just because, I don't know, I just feel like I've heard so much good and positive from everybody, and from sources that I trust as well. So, that'd be my, like, main one, you know, that I'm super pumped for. Sources that he trusts equals himself. Hey! Sources I trust. Feels like there should be a boss group somewhere. There it is. Nice. Yeah, I think I'll go tier in my helmet. Ooh, 40 attack rating. Let's go, baby. That's big. I needed some AR. One point there. It's F. Not quite, man.
Good day.
Nobody more trustworthy than myself. Exactly. I trust myself more than anybody. So,
Good day.
if myself is saying Llama RPG is going to be game of the year, I'd be a fool not to trust myself. We're really going hard on dexterity. This is like super low life build right here. Let's check in with Warren, see how he's going. Llama doesn't trust baby Lilith. You trust kids? My nieces came over this weekend and oh my gosh. They would say anything. Well, one of them would say anything if you let her play video games a little bit more. She worked every angle. And it's hard because, you know, like, I play video games for a living. So I get it. Who am I to deny their dreams? I'm like, too much video games is bad for you. They're like, don't you do that for a living? I'm like, do what I say, not what I do. They're like, I want to practice so I can grow up and be a professional gamer as well. It's like, oh, I mean, it makes sense. You know. They're smart. Kids are smart, man. Alright, we'll do a little vitality. We gotta survive.
It's locked.
It's a good angle, right? What are you supposed to do? Say no? Alright, everybody. We have a special moment here. In a second. Hold on.
I need mana.
We have a very special moment for you all in chat. We are going to be joined by the lead developer.
Unfortunately.
Llama RPG. Unfortunate. Okay, he's joking, everybody. He loves his job. He has so much fun.
Oh yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
He thinks this game is gonna be game of the year. He told me it's his favorite game so far. We
Well,
have.
it's either this game or League, so that was kind of the only options to go with.
Alright. It's as good as League of Legends. You heard it right here. Warren
Very low bar.
1001.
Good day.
You heard it here. Mr. Warren is going to be joining us and giving us an update on Llama RPG, where we're at, when this demo's coming down the pipe. Mr. Warren, I'll let you talk. Hit us, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So it depends on the scope of what you're wanting in the demo. If it's still the original scope that we've talked about before.
Which is?
So originally, you know, because it's probably been like a whole month by now that we've, you know, like I first like gave my impressions on how long I think it would take, and I was pretty off the mark. Just
yeah, you missed
in
it.
general.
It was bad. That's all right. I'll take it out of your paycheck. Continue.
Namely because, well, I mean, one, there's been a burnout issue, but two, there's a lot more stuff that well, I guess it's more fair to say that the systems needed to make some of the stuff happen is a lot more intricate, and then I end up just finding better ways to do stuff that I was already doing. So it's, but I mean, I could go on for like 20 years, but in general, I think it just comes down to, well, so for the demo, I mean, so for combat specifically, because that is like the majority of the game.
That's the demo as well. The majority of the demo is combat, right?
Yeah. So even though I'm pretty behind on my goalposts for what we were going for, there's still other things that need to be done that aren't bottlenecked by me anyway. Not to say like it's justified for me being late, but
Warren, you're totally fine. I was joking, man. Don't. I feel like you're feeling really bad right now or something. You're totally fine.
No.
It happens. Like, I
don't particularly feel bad about it, but I mean, I'm just being honest about my current standpoints.
Okay. All right. You're good though. Continue. Yeah.
Because I am pretty off the mark by about a month. Because I was set. Well, yeah. Because my projections of having the combat done is probably by the end of this month. Actually, now that I can see, like, like I've gotten it started. Well, I guess started is not the right word. I have pretty much everything that combat would need in a place that I can, like, do stuff. Now, right now, the game doesn't compile because I'm, there's so much stuff going on at the same time that. But that's besides the point. I actually have most of the things programmed into the game, just not like in the sense of like the core basics of it, and not like the actual like, oh, this function does, or like this skill does this thing specifically. Like the core is there.
So I don't understand.
So
that.
it's just a matter of
that again, sorry.
what piece, what specifically.
So you're saying you have the core but not the functionality. So what does that mean?
I have the backbones of everything done.
Okay.
There's nothing massive for me to implement going forward. There's not some like big core missing functionality for combat that's still missing.
That's good.
But there is a sheer mass amount of volume for each individual everything. So, you know how like I spent a good amount of time like getting all like the data, like the underlying data for all the items and the modifiers, and
Right.
and the items were looking pretty good. Skills, even though they don't seem to be that complex, blow it out of the water in complexity in a way that I didn't think was going to happen when I first stated like, oh, I think it'll be like the end of July when I'll be done.
Right.
No, there's significant. Even if I were not burning out and working very diligently on it, I still don't think I would have been even more close to meeting that original time frame that I gave.
So, if all the core is there, then what piece of the skills getting input is
Well, what's missing now
yes, what's
is
missing?
is the what's a good way to phrase it that still makes sense? It's kind of like, so I guess just the easiest way to explain it is the functionality of like each skill, because some of this, so we've talked about this and I like to like overstate and be like really like doomsday about like how crazy some of the skills are, like
Right,
complain about it and stuff.
You always come back and talk about how everything is ridiculous and impossible. Yeah.
But outside of like the the handful of skills that I've actually said are like like actually kind of challenging to do, like clone, for example. It's just implementing each of the functionalities of each skill that's entirely unique, and some of them I've had to I've already refactored combat like 4 or 5 times now just to get skills in. And I've gone through the entire skill list at this point, and I don't think I have to do that anymore.
That's good.
So that's what I mean by having the core done. Now I still need to like do each, and then like there's a good amount of skills that are just basic and done.
Right. So like okay, let's say I use Fireball.
But there's a lot of the unique skills.
It deals 8 fire damage. That's implemented.
Yep.
I can do that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the game doesn't compile right now, but if the game did compile, yeah, you'd be able to do that right now, no problem.
Perfect. Okay. Adds 50% more melee damage. Would that be compiled or work now?
That was the first thing that I did. Somehow I deleted. Yes.
Okay.
In total, the answer is yes. I deleted some of the code for that somehow. I don't know how. I gotta redo it again. It's like 10 lines of code at most, but
Yeah.
somehow it's gone.
So it sounds like a lot of the stuff is in there and working then.
Yeah, but there's still a lot more to do that just you wouldn't think that needs to be. It's just something you don't think about until you get to that point, which is why I was so off originally. Because like right now, I'm going back and making sure that we have the right order for all the actions that you do in combat, and like when this spell happens, when that spell happens,
Right.
Because now spells are happening at different parts of combat. I can't just do them all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, there's really just like a couple points, right? It's either an instant or a sorcery, essentially.
Yeah, but some of them have to go at the end. So some of them are based on events that happen while you're already in combat. So that they don't just all point blank happen at the same time.
Alright.
Like there's ones like if you take no damage this round to do this. I can't do that until after the round's over.
That's a passive skill, though, I believe, right?
Yeah, but I still have to process it at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a passive, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a passive if you've taken no damage and stuff, so.
But I still have to I still have to go through the turn has to go through all the damage calculations have to go through, and you still have to like come to the conclusion, oh, we took no damage this turn,
Right.
then do whatever it is.
Makes sense. So, with that being said, Mr. Warren, A is part of that stuff that we could, have some other people help because it's not having to factor in core stuff.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just-
definitely.
Okay.
There's a good. So I mean, I wouldn't say definitely like right now because I'm in the middle of. I wouldn't say refactoring combat as a whole, but redoing a part of it to make it so much easier for because there are actions that you can disable and all that fun stuff. And I was planning on just hard coding it to begin with, but I realized how difficult that was going to make it. Mm-hmm. So I found a really easy way to soft code it, but I'm still in the middle of trying kind of just slightly moving stuff around to make that happen. But once I'm done with that, yeah, it's the systems are in place. The code's not commented yet, so no one's going to know what's going on until you ask me or until I get around to writing all the comments.
Why wouldn't you comment the code as you write it?
Because I change it so often.
Oh
I would be spending half my time commenting it and then fixing the comment.
Oh my god.
And I'm the only guy that's working on it right now, so I've been lazy about it.
Naughty. Alright.
But yeah, anyways. So anyone is able to help. The stuff is in place. It's not too hard to understand. Either I write the comments or I just walk someone through really quickly, and if they've got a good understanding of coding,
Right.
It's not gonna be that complex. It's gonna make sense.
Nice. And so then they'll just be able to put in each individual skill, essentially, right? It's just kind of working through getting
Yeah.
each skill individually set to work.
Yeah, there's a lot of the skill functionality that I can't just do in soft code, so I'm just gonna hard code a lot of it. So I gotta do the code implementation for each individual one, and I think about half the skills that you have there are gonna need some form of hard code implementation.
Okay.
So the other half are basically done because they're soft coded, and that's was already in the thing to begin with.
So, with all that, new approximation.
So
Not in
I can give you approximation on combat specifically.
I mean, yeah, that's like...
Because there's still some other things that we're gonna get solved. Something's on your end, something's on other people's ends for combat, or outside of combat. Like Steam, for example.
Right.
But just putting that aside, just only focusing on the combat. Like the most of the game. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. But I feel like I'm if we were to compare from when I started to now, I'd say I'm definitely more than halfway done.
Okay.
So I would say you should just fire me and hire a new dev if it takes longer than the end of this month, because I can't imagine it taking it longer than that, unless you decide to get something crazy and oh, let's just rehaul combat entirely or something. Unless something crazy like that happens, I'm very confident about being done with combat well before the end of this month.
Well before the end of this month. All right. And if not, this month is free. That's what I heard.
Yes.
Just kidding.
I don't know about that, but
Not too confident then. All right. Well, that is good to hear. I mean, I know that there is a lot of, whenever you're doing any coding, any of that stuff, it always ends up being more complicated and taking more time than you think, right? Like, it's such a common thing. So,
indeed.
no issues there, but
And I've grown so tired of looking at the same bit of code and just overhauling it again and again.
so what
Well,
were
we're
the...
still not
What were the pieces that you kept feeling like you needed to overhaul over and over?
Well, I've had to redo the combat loop at least 3 different times. I'm streaming right now, and I have the IDE open, and you can see in this specific file called Server Battle,
Hold on,
there
let me open your
is
stream.
700 lines and 500 of them are commented out.
Right.
You see all the gray in the sidebar. So much commented out stuff because I've been shifting and moving
Good
stuff
Lord,
around.
you've commented so much of that out.
At one point, most of the combat stuff was in one file, but then it was getting hard to work with. So I had to start actually branching out and make it look like good code.
Uh-huh.
So some of this is left over from that. Some of this is just like I don't know if I want to. I might put it back here. I might delete it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. So I'm just commenting out instead of just getting rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Interesting.
So I've done it once, just to make it actually function like it's actually. You don't have to scroll for 10 million lines every time you want to change one thing in this file.
Right.
And then I'm doing the combat loop right now again for the processing of actions, just so it's easier. So going forward, you will have the opportunity to control when any specific action happens in the combat loop. And that goes for modders too. So anyone that decides, oh hey, I want to make the game crazy, I'm going to give everyone 15 actions and have this whole intricate list of spells that are all going to go off at different times.
Right.
It's doable purely through softcode.
Nice. Then why do you have to hardcode so many of the skills in?
Because of some of the functionality is not soft-codable. Because it's like the values for what the skill does won't be hard-coded, but you need to have code to be able to like, oh, this is going to disable this action, right?
Right. So, just having hard
there's not really a way
for...
to soft code that. So you'll just have like an identifier for like an action that happens within the game and the combat. So you'll just say, I want to disable the turn, instead of like pseudo writing the code to disable the turn in the soft files.
Right. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. So it's like, if there were multiple disable skills and they could all call a similar,
Yes.
disabling action, right? If that was...
But yeah, I'm trying to be like really forward thinking about how I'm designing some of this stuff, because I know that you've been talking about like Llama RPG 2 and DLCs or like additional content and
yeah, I mean, we're definitely at some point gonna want to be able to have, well, we already have like party play, right? So I hope you've been building that. I know that was a little scope creep. So
that is not going to be in the demo.
yeah, that doesn't have to be demoed. But we already have party play as a thing that we'll have to build, and then with the ability to target, I think that allows us to, in some expansion, look at adding like summons and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's the...
But yeah, I'm wanting to leave it open to where not much hard coding will have to be done in the future once the game, is mostly out.
Right.
That way, if you want to add content, you can add content within the bounds of what's already there pretty easily. So if you decide like, oh, let's just get crazy with the content, or some mod guy wants like, oh, I want to make some crazy, spin-off of Llama RPG using the engine, or whatever kind of crazy thing,
Right.
They can do that. Because as someone who likes the mod D2, there's a lot of functionality, but I know some of the things like, why couldn't they just soft code this? This would have made modding the game so much more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the kind of things that I'm trying to keep in mind when making all the stuff.
I am overburdened.
There we go. Alright, well. Any questions for me?
No, not really. When do you plan to do the mosaic stuff that I've been talking about for the past day? Because I know that you wanted to make a video of that. I mean, I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna wait for you to ask me to send it before I actually send it.
Alright, I don't know. Tomorrow? Sound good. Can you send me Mosaic and then the Hammered In and whatever characters you've made?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got all those characters next.
Perfect.
And,
Alright.
and it'll come with my in-game hero editor mod. I was thinking about officially releasing it yesterday, but I decided not to. But anyone can download it, and I wrote up all the stuff for it on GitHub, so people can actually use the mod.
I've got that video still linking over to it and stuff, so it's...
Yeah, but there were so many people complaining that they gotta keep scrolling through the video to look up information about it. And I completely changed the stuff anyway, so with the most recent version of the mod is no longer accurate.
Alright, well maybe we'll have to redo that piece then.
But yeah, I've got it all set up on GitHub. I could link it right now if I want to.
Sweet.
But yeah. So just let me know when you want that stuff. I fixed my sleep schedule, so I'll actually be awake the same time as you are.
Perfect. Did you fix the torch only being an assassin torch?
Yeah.
Nice.
There were no bugs with the current version.
Nice. Good job.
There's still some functionality that I'd like to implement, but for the most part,
Yeah.
you know, all the important stuff is there.
Sweet. Alright. Warren, I will let you get back to work. Good job. We're looking forward to it all. And
I'm looking forward to being done with combat.
yeah. It seems like it. I mean, it sounds like, honestly, I'd say if we can, you know, see what Star or Mars or Gary or whoever, you know, is doing, we can see if they want to help with a little bit of that piece now, you know.
Yep, anyone that wants to help with the coding stuff, with the combat, there's enough there that anyone could help without stepping on anyone's toes.
Perfect. All right, I'll message the group then from that. Good job, Warren.
Thanks.
Now back to work.
No.
The sisters will be glad to have this back.
All right. Well, that was different than I expected it to be, but that's all right. Llama RPG continuing. I don't mind open dev talk. It's good to,
At Mr. Llama SC, there was an incredible lack of corporate speak and soft language. We need more synergistic management solutions in order to overcome our challenges and achieve our roadmap goals.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Sorry, Commander. Not enough buzzwords, for sure. And no questions from users. Boa Splitter, our guide is really fun. Yeah.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, it's a nice little play. Man, I only have 2 Tal runes, though. I almost want to, like, either go try and get that third one, or just not have stealth, so I can run an extra Tal rune in the bow. I want that poison damage. We'll see. I have 9 skill points, you guys. I have absolutely nothing to spend them on. Because if I dump them all into multi-shot, then the multi-shot is too much. If I go to crit chance, then I won't be able to use pierce or penetrate later on. Which is really I only need for whatever you call that act. Level 3, oops. I only need it for Nightmare, because I want to be able to penetrate with my lightning jabs. Oh man. This is tough. Well, since I can only use a skill one time, if I use crit now, then I wouldn't ever be able to get down that tree later. Cheerios, no more sponsor. Cheerios was never a sponsor. That was... we'll go there. Maybe I should have got more mana. Yeah, it's tough when United. Hellbell? I'm thinking either Spears on or passive and just running Valkyrie. Not sure which one I want yet.
This place is eerie.
What do you guys think? Hopefully Paladin. I mean, they have to have some sort of Paladin Crusader type character, right? If I understand correctly, we'll have beta Llama RPG at the end of the month. It won't be beta, but it should be the pre-alpha demo, which is nothing to sneeze at, because that will have a lot of base functionality there, right? We should be able to go in, run out, fight monsters, get items, level up your character. Yeah. And hopefully there won't be any professions in the demo, like tailoring and stuff. Professionals will be added later. Hopefully I'm wanting PvP as well to be there. I think that would be a really fun part of the demo to have, where you can not only do the demo, but you can also PvP in it. Oh, PvP is going to totally matter. It's going to be a big piece. And so, yeah, hopefully that should be the demo, where you can just go run around in the first little area, fight the mobs. It'll be a turn-based. Where do we invest? After the demo is up, I'll probably start a Kickstarter then. So if you really like the demo and what you saw, what you played, then at that point. Oh yeah, join the Discord for sure. If things go well, will I push it to other platforms? Oh yeah. I actually think it would be a great mobile game, because it's a turn-based combat game, so it should be something that'd be much easier to play on like your phone, you know? So I'd love to push it to, you know, console and mobile as well, but I don't want to start there because that's really annoying almost, you know, in my opinion, like
I can't carry anymore.
trying to build on every console all at once, and then it's all, the game feels like it's built for all the other consoles and doesn't play as well. Yeah. Not as much my jam. Oh my god, Duriel's gonna be a nightmare here. Obviously not Duriel like right here, I just mean Duriel when we get there. Duriel shouldn't be too bad. Coming out on Steam. That is current plans of release. Which does suck that Steam takes a 30% cut, but Steam also provides a lot, so. Yeah, and then should be good for Steam Deck as well and stuff, exactly. Steam has nothing compared to marketing your own. Yeah. It's, I mean, it's a really good platform though for it, so it's like, yeah. It's a steep cut, but that's the place to be.
I need mana.
Can also, you know, maybe like sell it on my website and maybe get a couple sales there for full price, but Steam will be the focus. Grab the bulge.
This maiden shall inflict no more anguish.
Act 2 Mercenary should be nice.
Greetings.
Put some of this stuff away.
How may I help you?
Oh, I didn't go up to 25 strength. Ooh, fast run walk. Alright. We'll go up a little bit on mana cost. Yeah, like I say, I mean, Steam's a great platform for it. So, kind of eat the cost and call it good. Now we'll just have to see how it does. But yeah, I figure if we could sell like 3,000 copies a port over to mobile and maybe consoles make sense. I feel like that's around the number that would be like ultimate success of the game, you know? Oh yeah, I've got a 3070 on. Just message me on Discord, United. Are dice rolls a thing or are skill and battle checks behind the scenes? Everything right now, I believe, is behind the scenes dice rolls, really. I mean, there is kind of just like dice roll in a way. Like, I'll have a weapon that does 1 to, you know, 15 damage. And when I swing with that weapon, you're seeing the dice roll right there of like, do I hit for 1 damage or 15 or 8 or whatever. So there is some of that that will just be right there in your face. Is there a big market for turn-based? I mean, I'm not looking to capture the giant whole crazy world market or anything, you know. I'm just looking to make a game that I think is really fun, and I've built a really weird system for combat that's very intricate, hopefully not too ridiculously complex and annoying. And so I'm hoping that that will be kind of the fun selling point, like, cool piece of it. Is it party-based? We will have party play. That is something that I originally couldn't figure out how to implement it very well. But after thinking and talking through and stuff like that, I was able to figure out a way that I think should work out pretty well. It's made in Godot. No, it's not. So yeah, everybody always says, you know, Llama or Diablo 1 was supposed to be turn-based, and then they shifted it over to be, you know, not turn-based in a single day. And that's true, but my game is quite different. My combat system is not a system that you would use, like, could be shifted over to an ARPG. That being said, I totally can shift my game to be an ARPG in a way while still somewhat utilizing some of the combat system. But that would be different. So for instance, something that I have thought of and, you know, kind of want to do for maybe Llama ARPG, whatever, is make it so it does kind of use the system. So let's say every second or every couple seconds or whatever it is, your actions will all go off. So you have 3 different actions, and they can be like block, attack, counter, whatever. And so in the turn-based game, obviously you're deciding what action you want to do. And then you're, you know, you pick all 3 of your actions and they go, and then your opponent does the same and they go off and whatever. But in this game, ooh, 51 attack rating. Yes, please. If you make it an ARPG, instead you would just have every second all the actions would go off. And so every second the actions keep going off. And you'd have to like constantly be shifting your actions as you're fighting next to your opponent, right? You're running around in real time with your opponent right there, and you're deciding. Yeah, so it's like a tick-based game would be Llama ARPG if you were to make this into a turn game a little bit. Which I do think could still be fun and interesting. It would be a very unique way to do it, but... Would I do an ARPG with the more serious team or still go Llamas? Yeah, I'd probably still go Llamas. It's like Llamas, man. Rainbow Amazon is a different build every difficulty. If it's successful, I have merch like llama plushies. Oh yeah. Be fun to make little things like that. I might make that even if it's not crazy successful, you know. No hit runs ended? Yeah, I just kept getting hit. I was getting mad. Thanks, cute. Accuracy mirror's helping a lot. Oh yeah. But yeah, I think, you know, again, I just want to start it as a turn-based, and I just want it to be fun and really work on, you know, just making it a fun, non-complicated game to start. I think that's like the biggest piece. I don't want there to be all this crazy complication, all these things. I want it to be simple and really focus on the simple
Looking forward
fun.
towards the next Holy Grail stream. Smiley face.
Thanks, RJ. Yeah, we do need to do some more Grail. I think that's where some games go wrong. They try so hard with so many things and stuff, but it's like, flesh out the systems that you have. Don't add another system in. I'd rather, you know, a game have 1 or 2 systems, but those are really fun. Yeah, that's saddest. But I think a lot of it also comes because there's this, you know, pressure that they feel like they have to create endgame, and they have to create all these loops and systems that do all this stuff, and so they're trying to create all these ways that you'll continue putting your time in. But there's a loss of focus of, again, just Diablo 2 doesn't have any endgame technically, but it has such a great itemization, it has such good combat, such good all this, that you want to just continue playing through it. So you make it your own endgame, because you're not done playing the game when you beat the game. You're like, oh, actually, hold on, I want to play some more. So that's what, you know, I really want to focus on with Llama RPG. I just want to have your crafting, your combat, and your professions. And I think that would cover a lot of the basics. And then it's like, yeah, then we'll add in more, you know, areas to go do quests and do things like that. Then we can add in more stuff for, you know, whatever. Ooh, that's a really nice ring. I don't like giving up AR right now, though, but it's nice. It's a ghetto Nagel ring with resistances, exactly.
Good evening.
Eh,
I'll put that to
it's okay.
use.
Talking about creating games, you've probably invented a game before. Well, this is the game that I'm creating. So I'm designing it. I've created a board game before as well. I also designed the Llama RPG trading card game. So that's something that will exist within Llama RPG. But again, that's like something that'll come later on, right? It's like, yeah, eventually, when its time is ready and the game is in a good loop and we're having fun, then we'll introduce the trading card game into the game. Get it, Jeezy. It adapted and got more mods. Interesting. Like Gwent. Exactly. I mean, it plays nothing like it, but yes, same idea. Nadine! What's going on, my friend? What about llama chess? Yeah, maybe one day we'll put a chess game into Llama RPG. Who knows? Again, I just want to focus on the core. Making the core feel fun. Hello, hello everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome from Nadine's channel. Oh, that's a good idea piece for me. I don't know, Woody's pretty scary. Yo. Exclamation mark RPG Discord, by the way. I know we've been talking a lot about Llama RPG. If you're interested in learning more, that's the place to go learn more. Be nice to see runs on live, solo. I mean, I do a lot of solo runs. They're just offline, but it's not that different.
Good evening.
Oh yeah, here's the. Oops. There's the Discord server.
How may I help you?
Actually, it's worse.
Good day.
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad, Jeezy baby.
I need mana.
When will ladder be reset? It could be reset anytime between now and September early, it seems like. But they haven't announced anything yet, so we're all just waiting. Oh, we're 17. Alright. Time to shift. Let's see.
Let there be light.
So we'll go here. Oh my god.
Good day.
Now I need even more towerins. I'm about to just go run the tower further. Just get all my towerins. I have a lot of Eths and an Ith. I could make a Malice for a mercenary. Or I could maybe just get that next tower in.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Regardless, I think it's time to...
I can't. Impossible.
What can you do?
Impossible. I can't.
Nothing there. I could add cold damage in as well if I wanted. Put like a sapphire in it, but it's probably best to just continue the poison train.
I can't.
Oh, I had a hockey game on... What day was it? Sunday? Y'all missed a great game. It was just a little too late, so Moo Girl couldn't be there to stream it, but oh, I wish she could have.
I need mana.
Actually played decently well.
Impossible.
Would have been a fun one to stream. Hey, Arctic. You know, we might as well.
Impossible.
That'd be way too good, kid. Ay, 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 ay. I can't believe that. That's so sad. I want a Talrun, man. Tal drop. It's my perfect drop. The map's actually pretty fast.
Not enough mana.
2 to 3 cold damage. Okay, now I don't need to add cold damage to my bow anymore. It's always super nice when you get just like a small charm or something with, you know, 1 to 2 cold, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's still the tiniest bit of experience here. Alright, guided arrow. There's one. Here come the towels. Do 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 do. It's F. Don't hate it because that kind of gets us another towel room. Let's see how many iths we have. Oh, it does perfectly. We have 3 iths and we have how many iths? Jesus. 6 iths? Just go here.
Not
Let's
here.
do that. Alright. Third build spear or passive? Haven't decided yet. Haven't decided if we're going passive or spear for hell. Both are decent options. Yeah, we could also do elemental bow in hell. Again, I could do like fire and cold. And that would be okay. But I feel like, with the addition of having spears now, it'd be maybe fun to do it the other way. Nah, I would wait for an elite base. Dream is too good to burn on a small base like that, in my opinion. Because with paladins, you know, the defense can actually help with holy shield and everything you get. Can actually be nice. Because if I put points on crit and penetrate now, I can't do it later. And I'd rather have it later. Am I interested in Baldur's Gate? I am. Almost partially just as research for Llama RPG. Tier rune. Come on, man. Yeah. How hard is it to just drop a Tal rune?
Greetings.
Awful. Okay. Is Llama RPG gonna have love stories? I think you'll be able to marry someone. But that may just be for party. And again, that'd be like a secondary thing that you know, gets added in once the base stuff is feeling good. No, you're a llama and you can marry another llama. So if your friend is also playing with you, you guys can get married and then you get a little like bonus when you're together. Is it legally binding? Oh yeah, if you guys want to get a divorce, it's gonna cost you some money. And if you had any children together, there'll be alimony, and I mean, you know, it's... Marriage ain't cheap, man. FF. Oh, F round. Just saying. Okay, so now we have 2 more iths. So 1 more ith will get us another Tal. You'll have to put a credit card on file for when you start the game, and then if, you know, you have a child and you get divorced, then it's going to start just automatically charging your credit card the child support payments. That'll teach you. Tals. Hey, a Talrun. So I'm going to just make stealth.
Good to see you.
A lot of socializing movie and see it's gonna be a part of the game. Yeah, honestly, I mean that's supposed to be a big part of the game. So kind of similar idea there, right? I love social elements, aspects within games. So to me, that's just like a really fun thing to add in. And something that's really fun to like focus on. It's just having it be just like a really nice social experience for everybody. So that's where, oh my gosh, that's where I, you know, have a big desire to focus on making sure that like trading is fun and interactive, professions are fun and interactive, PvP is fun and interactive, and there's a lot of focus on all of that, so you're constantly getting to play the game and explore it, but you're getting to do so with your friends or with other people, making friends, all of that. Because I think that's what, you know, such a great part about video games is being able to like make friends playing them. You know, I love that. That makes it more fun to me.
Am I the first to find this arcane fortress?
Is that a spirit make poison necro? Yeah, probably not. Like a game can be a worse game with less if the social experience is fun, because then it's like, yeah, I'm just like sitting here having a great time talking and hanging out with people, you know. Obviously the game still doesn't have to be like more than just boring nothing, but I have a public game design doc for Llama RPG. Not exactly. If you go to !RPG Discord, I do have in the announcements channel, I have a kind of a breakdown of what all Llama RPG is aiming to be and what it's going for and stuff. So that all kind of will exist there. Oh, of course, crashed.
How may I help you?
Yeah, exactly, Infernal.
There's nothing the right potion can't cure.
Warren just said we wanted end of July for demo, but that was gonna be like internal demo, and unfortunately, it's just taking longer than hoped to get all the skills implemented. So we're hoping to get that like, you know, basic demo by end of August here. And the idea really, again, is this demo's not going to have all the stuff in it. Don't think of it like a full demo. It's like a pre-alpha demo. But it should have, go out, have 1 or 2 zones, kill monsters in those zones, get to experience the combat, plenty of bug testing, I hope. Get to, you know, find items, level up your character, pick new skills, and then hopefully, like I said, PvP with other people. So, the biggest thing I hope people remember, though, is this is a first-time game. that I've created, that Warren's built as well. You know, it's a pretty new team creating new stuff, so it's gonna be a little bit slower. It's gonna take a little bit longer. There's gonna be more lessons to be learned. But I'm hoping to still be able to just get stuff out in a really fun way still, you know.
Not enough mana.
I guess it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time, and that's alright. Releasing the soundtrack. We'll have a couple parts in the soundtrack there. Jeezy baby! With the 5. We can donate cash money in Twitch. What's this? Yeah, it's new. They added super chats. Because they were like, people are donating using PayPal and StreamElements and Streamlabs. We want to get a cut. So they added in super chats, but they take 30%, which is absolutely ridiculously insane. So we all recommend just use the exclamation mark donate or the donate button down below. Oh my god, fourth way. There's 350 for you. I appreciate it still. I mean, look, no matter how you support the channel, I always appreciate it, okay? So it's never like, you know, oh, dang you. It's always very kind and much appreciated. They take 30% from bits? Yeah, essentially. But bits at least had a better, like, functionality. Because they allow you just to do, like, really quick cheers. So, you know, it's like, hey, I can buy 10,000 bits for, you know, 120 bucks. And I get $100 worth of bits. Oh my god, rather. Thank you for the dollar. And then you get to use those in the chat whenever you want. I can just do cheer 100, cheer 500, you know, whatever, and it's super easy. And it's really nice, and I don't have to keep going over. So I actually understand bits. Yes, it was a little bit like, I still think the percent is still a little high, but...
Like this?
Yeah,
Laughing
exactly,
face?
like that. So it's really, I always think that, you know, bits at least have that purpose. But these super chats, man, they really just were like, we're just going to build in the most basic functionality because we just want 30%. It's a pretty greedy look from them. We shouldn't blow your Prime sub? Ah, don't worry, next month it comes back, right?
Epic Duese gifted a tier 1 sub to the United Forge.
Thank you,
They have
Epic.
given 14 gift subs in the channel.
Looks just like YouTube too. Oh yeah, it's literally even called a super chat, I think. Like they just straight up stole it. Doesn't YouTube take 50%? No, I think YouTube takes 30% on all their things. If I'm not mistaken. I know. It's an amazing community, honestly. Found Mang songs on your 2-week-old Grail? Ridiculous.
I can't.
No, GZ, otherwise it gets too... I'd go broke if that's how that worked. It's meant to reward those who have spent the time here to pick up 50k idols, which isn't crazy amount. And who can't, so. Or don't want to, you know, maybe. Mirage, stay alive. Oh, I mean, if you run players 8, you can find like 3 to 4 Sunders an hour.
I can't.
Wow, that is congested. I can't even walk through. There's just so much stuff. It's a busy tomb, man.
I can't. I can't.
Easily gamble it by just betting on 3rd or 4th way. Okay, I mean, that's not always true. What about when I don't? Probably pretty even. First way all the time. How's Llama RPG going? Haven't heard about it in a while. Oh, we just talked about it so much before you got here.
Good evening.
It's good. There was a little hold up figuring some stuff out, but overall, pretty solid. Oh wait, I wanted to get... Let's do this. We're hoping to have, I mean, again, once, I feel like the big thing is, once we get this demo up, it's gonna really like start moving in a great way. So that's the main focus I have right now. Because once that demo is alive, people are going to be able to get involved, have fun, and really start getting good feedback, start doing balancing, move on to implementing all the other systems, which should be a lot less complicated. Combat's definitely going to be like the most complicated part of the game. So, get it, Zephyr. Hopefully it won't be too expensive. It'll be $9.99. Unless you mean too expensive for me, in which case, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
We've put 5 figures in. But that's expected. There's
This
just a
is
lot of
not
cost
good.
for a lot of things.
Will this madness ever...
Even for Passion
I'm
Project,
overburdened.
still can be pricey. Half freeze. I like the 17 fire res. I'm gonna use that. Aw, thanks, Jeezy. You should be able to. It'll just be on Steam, so. How do you get away from the Act 2 Merce as a Blizz source? I mean, it's just hard. Losing the mana regen's really rough. I don't think as a Blizz source you really want to even. Act 5 Mercenary's nice, but 5 figures, that's pretty expensive for new development. Yeah, but I mean, that's coming with, I'm designing the entire game myself, and people that are helping, a lot of it's coming that way through, like, you know, people are just doing some small pieces for free, or they're doing, you know, if people have contributed like a decent amount, then it's like, hey, you can have a little % of the game, and, you know, whatever. So it's... Yes, dev work can definitely be more expensive, but...
Best part of SSF is how useful rares can be. I found 21 MF30 FRW 40 light res boots yesterday and I was so pumped.
That's actually insanely nice.
I can't.
That's like such a cool find. Can you get SOJ from Jeed?
Not enough money.
I'm hoping Llama RPG has exciting items like that in it. If not, then we go back to the drawing board, you know. I definitely think there's some parts of the itemization that I know I'm going to have to like change after it gets balanced, but I just need it to be tested, which is why I just need to get this dang pre-alpha out to people so we can just test and see what's feeling good, what's feeling bad, what's like way too powerful on an item.
I need mana.
I just want that so badly.
Not enough mana.
Heavy gloves. Team on Kickstarter previously worked at Pet Run Series for new Chicken Series, costed $150,000 for 2 years of dev with 20 dev. Even that seems low for as many devs as there. 20 devs, only 200 or 150,000. Jeez.
I can't.
I feel like if we could get, I don't even know. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not taking any salary, right, from Llama RPG or anything,
5
right?
years
So
with
it's
the
just...
ghost GG.
Yo, Mr. Buddha! 5 years, that's crazy. 12 attack rating, let's go.
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, again, Llama RPG is more of a passion project. So if you're, you know, helping out on this project looking to get rich, it's probably not the right project for you. A lot of it comes off the backs of people kind of helping out, donating time, and having a little bit of, you know, like I said, if people are putting in a lot of work, then get a little equity, so there's at least a little bit of, hey, if it does really well, maybe you can make a little bit, even though it would have to do like crazy well for people to actually make big bank on it. So, yeah, I don't even know. I feel like 50,000 would maybe cover like my current expenses of what I've put in plus future dev work plus servers, art, music, all those pieces. That'd probably be where I would guess.
Impossible.
Which builds am I doing for each difficulty? We're doing physical bow and normal, lightning and nightmare, and hell is a little undecided. Looking at either
I can't carry anymore.
spears on or passives on. 50k unit sales, 50k revenue. Oh, I was saying if I did a Kickstarter, I'd probably set the goal around like 50k. Something like that, I think would be
This
an
dagger
amount.
will set
And
me
honestly,
on
I'd
the
still
path of
probably
fallen.
have a little bit of added expense, but I don't mind. But I think the Kickstarter actually opens up a lot of fun opportunity for, you know, places where people could like get their name on a character in the game, design a unique item with Mr. Llama, you know, just whatever things like that. I think could be really like cool ways.
Impossible.
enemies with immunities now have higher resistances to those elements than a normal and nightmare? It varies. You honestly have to go like look at the monsters. It really changes around a lot for everything. 64 attack rating. LlamaCon, hopefully, yeah, sometime. Llama Speedo stream. Oh boy. I'd pay 1K to create a set if it got my name on it. Currently, there's no set items in the game. But, yeah, I would do like Farman's Mall of Tenacity or something. And then we would design it together. How much I have to donate to not see the Llama Speedo stream? There we go. See, now we're talking. Level 21, very nice. Thank you, Sad. Hold on, let me actually put this up really fast. Moo!
Not enough mana.
Nice. She actually plays pretty well. Llama no Speedo stream? $50. I'll give you no Speedo. We will not do the Speedo stream. Good luck on Ubers.
Budhole Speedo Bud Speedhole.
Real mature Minders. Real mature. Ridiculous. Short and sweet. Gross. Thank you for the 19 months, though. The message, not the Speedo? Oh, I thought you wanted a short and sweet Speedo. Well, now I'm confused. The Llama RPG investors in the stream? That is true. The biggest investor in Llama RPG so far is Moo Girl. Thank you, Moo Girl, for investing in our hopes and dreams. Right, Evil. Thank you, name's Moosh. You're just the checkbook. You're more than that. You're also the baby's food. Don't forget that. Milk.
I can't.
Truth. Oops. She's the cash cow. Wow. That's a really good one.
Impossible.
It's the best way I can describe my Moo Girl as well. Will baby Lilith be expected to do dev work on Llama RPG? No, she just needs to stream it. I'm here for it, Mina. Let's go players 3 down here. See if we can get a little more experience. We're only 21. I want to level up a little bit.
Impossible.
That's right. Alright, we'll just keep on players 3. Maybe we'll let chat vote if they'd prefer spear or when we get to hell. They'd prefer spear or not.
Impossible.
Man. Alright, maybe there's an Ithrun in this chest.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, spear passive. What did it cost me to name the girl Lilith? Everything. Worth.
Impossible. Impossible.
Llama RPG is now going to be Cow RPG in honor of Moo Girl. Yeah, it was annoyingly unadorned. I kept getting hit. It's so hard to not get hit in this stupid game.
I can't.
But you don't pay anyways? Hey, I paid for something one time. Talking about you don't pay anyways.
I need mana. overburdened. I can't.
Oh yeah. We gotta go back.
Yes?
Lightning. It's plus to teleport with lightning charges. That's annoying. Kendall just dropped your first Jarun. Let's go. Huge celebration for that. Barricade, what up, bro? How's the dad life?
Not enough.
4-month sleep regression's hard, man. But loving it. You see that cute little face? Oh. Can't ask for more. How you doing? Why is my name Mr. Llama? Uh-oh. I will ask for more sleep. Good point.
Cheers to the future.
Kisses to you, Barricade. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much for 5 months. Are you back on D2? Or are you still D4 in it? Or are you on the Baldur's Gate hype?
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Always be gifting stuff on D2? It's true. Still grinding D4. Dang, man. It's impressive. Thank you, man. It's impressive. I wanted to. I was just struggling to. Felt like I did it, you know? I had fun and I did it. Meh.
I can't.
Love to hear some new stuff coming to D2R. Oh, so say we all. I mean, most likely we're just in maintenance mode, right? But it would be cool if they could, you know, do a couple things. Even just like,
Impossible.
just like a currency filter. Tornadoes, thank you. That would be the biggest win ever. How much would it cost for what?
Impossible. Not enough mana.
Change my name to Mr. Capybara at Sea. A lot. Because my whole brand over 8 years has been Mr. Llama. It'd be a pretty big loss.
I need mana.
If Twitter can, so can you. Yeah, they've lost so much money from that rebrand. Terrible idea.
Good day.
Mr. XSC. I need arrows. New name. That he is.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Ah, good old Mephisto. Yeah, he did know anything.
Not enough mana.
He really has dreams for that X, man. Mr. Segsy.
Success. But still, there's something
work.
not right.
Alright, Act 3 done. I guess we still have to go to farm a little bit.
What do you need?
I never found the Jade figurine? Let's go players 5 and see how we do.
Impossible.
Boss man. There we go. There's our Jade.
What would this bring from the right buyer?
Exclamation mark rebrand. Third build is either passive or spear. Undecided. Again, may let chat decide. Or may just pick it myself. Passive is more thematic with the idea of picking one build out of each of the trees. Spear is more, you know, picking a third type of build that I'm actually kind of like using that way, right? So. I feel like both have their place. Talrun, let's go!
I am overburdened.
Let's go, baby! Oh,
I am
there we go.
overburdened.
So much chip damage. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's great. Exactly. It's really hard to say which one is the way to go. Melee ranged throw. I mean, in that case, it would be like just use Charge Strike in one of them and Lightning Fury in another. Or Spear, of course, could be used, right? But when I use Lightning, I'm definitely going to want to use Charge Strike. Otherwise, bosses will just be really annoying. I wouldn't say Bone Snap is best in slot for leveling a Rolling Barb. It's nice. It's got good damage and the crushing blow chance is solid. It's great for the bosses, but overall, I think, you know, I'd rather have like Obedience or something. Isn't the whole point of the Rainbow Run to be annoying? Maybe. But does everything have to be annoying? You know? I feel like the whole point of the Rainbow Run is to less be annoying and more be a showcase of all the various builds in all various ways. To show that you can play this game in a million different ways. That's how I like to interpret it. Hmm. 1.0 Bowazon, true. If you want annoying, go watch that video. Jesus. So awful.
I am overburdened.
That might be one of the roughest runs ever.
Good to see you.
14 life isn't bad. Okay.
Welcome.
So we're almost 24. So we can now shop teleport. Yeah, this Bowazon's actually playing really nicely through the game. I'm having fun with her. What's better, cold or fire?
Trouble over a tattered book.
Fire is better early. Cold, I think, is a little better late.
Yes.
That's kind of my thoughts.
Good day. Hello.
Bum bum bum.
Yes.
Wasn't it fun to play Sorceress without mana? 1.0 was actually super fun, and playing Sorceress, I actually did have a really good time. The thing is, I just invested straight into Warmth though for the first like 7 points. Remember, there's no respecs or anything either beyond that. So it was just like warmth, 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 and I just used the stabs that I found for the skills. Warmth is so powerful, yeah. But it was still really a blast because it was so difficult and you really had to, you know, think. But the only thing I didn't like is, yeah, basically you're always going to have to run warmth. Or I guess you could just run infinite portals and just constantly be going to town. Over and over and over and over again. But warmth really helps.
Good day.
So in 1.0 it was really great for that. Oh yeah, real kitty. Probably hell.
Hello.
Just build mana shield? This is 1.0. You cannot buy mana potions in 1.0, and potions are like harder to drop as well. You get less potions as well. So every mana potion is precious.
Good day.
And then also, of course, there's no respecs, there's no synergies, there's none of that. So you're having to plan your whole build out from the start.
Yes.
If you want to go Frozen Orb, you're having to, you know, what do you want to go on the way to Frozen Orb? Are we running, you know,
Hello.
Fireball into Frozen Orb later, or, you know, whatever. It really had a lot of questions, and I don't even remember how exactly I ran it. I just know I went Warmth for the first X points.
Good day.
You preferred no respec? You like that difficulty? I can see it both ways.
Yes.
I thought, oh my god, 189,000. There we go, 41,000. I thought it was like not terrible. Actually, I should just put that over here. Because yeah, it really did create this interesting, difficult like situation where you had to like plan it all out and all this stuff. But it also could feel really bad sometimes. Like, you have to make sure your game is super fun to play through. I think that's the biggest piece. If your game isn't really, really, really fun to play through, that now becomes a terrible experience for so many people. And that's kind of why I think respecs, especially in, you know, later games, are so important in games that currently exist, because so many of them just aren't fun enough to like play through the game. I guess Strafe. I could use Strafe over Multi here. I just prefer multi though.
I can't. I can't.
I've always been more of a multi person.
I can't.
I like multi better. Strafe is going to have more damage there because it gets the synergies and whatever, so it, you know, it'll have its improvement there. But yeah, Strafe has a higher just damage, but I do like multi a lot. Because you get to kind of shoot and move. Whereas Strafe, you have to sit through the whole everybody's shooting and hitting you. And that ends up getting really annoying. Yeah, multi doesn't shotgun. So many Venom Lords. Might just get a mercenary to help out with this visual. Need Kuku Shikaku. It's always nice having a little exploding, yeah.
Not enough.
Why am I even killing Visual? I guess for the later acts, I want the +2 skill points. That is it. I actually will not use them at all in this difficulty, but in the later difficulties I will, so for that reason and that reason alone. Imagine if it could shotgun. So good.
Thanks.
Radaman.
Not enough mana. I need mana. What do you need?
That'll work. "20 arrows in a monster's face would be so much damage." Yeah, I mean, if it shotgunned, it would be like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous damage. Exactly, it's a very Path of Exile thing. Get a support gem that'd be like, does 50% less damage but can shotgun.
Thanks.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know why that just didn't teleport. I was hoping we would get it off. She's just so slow, man. Her FCR is the worst FCR frames ever. And I don't have the fight resist to not get murdered there.
I need mana.
It's alright.
Impossible. I can't.
So
Impossible.
where the heck is this thing? Kano or Llama the better speedrunner? Kano. Yeah, at this point. I mean, I just haven't speedrun in a while now. I did a lot of speedrunning for many years there. But, I mean, I'm still a fine speedrunner, like... I still have tons of really good knowledge and whatever, but I'd have to definitely get back and work. Which, with a newborn, is not going to be something to do right now. So I watched the Chess World Cup. Yeah, a little bit here and there. When is Hikaru in Prague? Was that this morning or is that tomorrow? Come on, Amrune.
I am overburdened.
That's tomorrow? Okay.
Impossible. I can't. I need mana.
Talrune! Alright. Well, now we don't need it. I mean, I guess... Tier Tal Am if I want to make an edge. At some point. There's possibilities. But overall. Not needed. Yeah, they've just got, in my opinion, some stuff to really go work on with it. That needs to be overhauled.
What do you need?
And I don't know if they're gonna overhaul that stuff. Even if D4, in my opinion, gets some work done and improves to be a better game, I think it'll still kind of end up, to me, like D3, where it's like, yeah, the game is fine.
Impossible.
It's, you know, improved, but I just don't see them really overhauling their itemization and stuff, and that's such an important piece of it, you know? So those sorts of pieces leave me concerned. For future.
Not enough mana.
Rainbow is different build every
I need
difficulty.
mana.
And he really ran away.
Not enough mana.
What up, Mariano? Good to see you. poison's actually doing really nice. The poison multi-shot.
Impossible.
Oh my god. You and your terrible teleports.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, it is.
I need mana.
Okay, one more. Shooty, throwy, stabby. Maybe passivey. We'll have to see what hell brings. Oh no, Lambda. Oh boy. Perfect. Nice. Those are godly. Look at that. Oh my god, look at those gloves. 52 resist, 10 IAS? You kidding me? Light and fire as well.
Not in town.
It's just
Hail to
so
you,
good.
champion.
Whew. This is interesting.
Well, hello there. Listen, I got a view Isaias question. Does your Llama RPGs have guac? If not, you just lost 20% of your viewership, but you can get those 20% back. Chat, if you have Twitch Prime, we know 20% of you have it. Sub now.
It's true.
Not enough mana.
Does Llama RPG have guac in it? Maybe we'll put guac in it. Are we even doing damage? What are you talking about? He's already almost halfway.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, me. Do I have a favorite new game of 2023? Llama RPG. No, I don't really play new games enough. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I've heard it's quite fantastic. Am I gonna give it a real name? That's the real name. When you say 100% nudity, you don't mean like nudity, right? There's a slider for your parts? What in the world? That's interesting. So we have Ravenclaw, which fires explosive arrows. That's fun.
I
We would
can't.
lose all the poison though.
Hail to you, champion.
The thing is with multi-shot, only the middle one is actually going to get the boost anyways though, so. But it's cute. Yeah, if everything shot out as an exploding arrow, that'd be awesome. Oh my god, Unadorned, that would be insane.
The siege must be stopped.
We're almost 25. So we'll go back and get a little more experience. What happens on 25? The experience level cap goes away. So normally if monsters are too high level before level 25, then you won't get experience from them, or you only get 5%. But once you hit 25, that goes, not 100%, but that goes away, and so you get much more experience from higher level monsters.
I can't.
So Act 5, once you get out of the Bloody Foothills, everything is too high a level. So that's why I'm killing some stuff in Bloody Foothills, and then we'll go kill.
I can't.
Whatever extra bit we need after that. But, there we go. Don't need to do anything else. Perfect.
Oops. Did I do that?
Why'd they make the green bolt so loud? I know. Does every strafe arrow explode? I feel like it does not, but now I want to try it. Rivian! Thank you. Yeah, it's got synergy now to buff it. Okay.
I can't. I can't. Follow me.
Again, I highly doubt it, but I want to go check. This will eventually go through hell, yes. Dang it. I don't think any of them are exploding. It's only normal arrows that'll make the explosion. That's sad. They should make it so it does as well.
I can't.
I know, it might be too good if it did. How long are we gonna stream today? Not much longer. We'll be ending here pretty soon. Just finish up normal. Then we can do Nightmare tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Wednesday? Oh, I might be off tomorrow. Thursday? Wow, it's already. That's crazy. It's already Tuesday. It's been a tough week. 2-3 weeks with the baby, so. Again, I know my stream has been a little. I haven't been able to stream nearly as much. But we should be able to settle into a nice routine here. Some point. Yeah, tough weeks. Add a currency tab for €5, dollars. Oh, I think people would buy that in a heartbeat. I don't think they need to start introducing currency tabs and stuff into the game. But if they did, people would buy it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Stop it! Good lord.
Impossible.
Whew. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know people are understanding. I still feel bad sometimes because I'm like, I've got all these things I want to do. I want to be able to, put on my show, but it's been a lot of work and it's been a tough time for Moo Girl. She's had to do so much. Hello, hello. How are you, Congo?
I need mana.
Kill him.
I need
Alright.
mana.
And perfect. This is my favorite map. Just has a nice walk-through shortcut. Oh my god. Almost didn't get out. Her teleport animation is so bad, you guys. It's so awful.
I need mana.
Poor girl working so hard, darn, I feel bad for her. Meanwhile, her boyfriend sits on his chair, plays on computer 7 days a week. Man, imagine if her boyfriend helped her with chores, lol.
Wow.
Saludos from Spain, have a nice day.
Congry91, have a nice day as well. And Black Gamer, thank you. 7 days a week. Okay, I help out. Thank you very much. A jewel dropped, you can finally make stealth. Wow. Mods, can we ban them? I think Lambda needs a ban. Just drop Tal's staff, is it worth saving? I mean, if you don't have much else, it can be alright.
39 whole months. Still waiting for this to become a cat goes fishing stream.
One day. Oh, it's a behind. Look at that. I didn't even see that little strip. Thanks, Sig. If I could have just seen it, I would have known.
May you think 39 months is long? I've been waiting for almost 7 years for a Beelzebub stream, still hasn't happened, bruh.
Yeah, but one day, maybe. Maybe one day. You'll have grandkids when that happens? I mean, I did have a child before I played Beelzebub, so... Whoa!
Not enough mana.
What is that? God, and she can't teleport out of it. She's so garbage. Ambushed. Did we ever complete the low hit source run? No, we quit it. It was infuriating. The archers of the underground passage and stuff were just driving me insane. They remind you of sunken colonies? Me too. We'll try again another time. Alright, maybe we'll get the waypoint. There we go. Would I play if they had a solo self-found next season? To what? D2 or D4? I think a solo self-found season would be super fun to have in D2. Oh yeah. That'd be a blast. Especially if they let you change the player count in it. If not, I'd play it, but I wouldn't go for 99. If I could change the player count, I would go for 99.
I can't. Impossible.
Whoa! 34 MF, hello. Nice stealth, just watch the clip. Can we get a ban on Blackgaver as well? Man, really just need everybody banned in this chat, huh? P199 grind would be...
I can't.
On top of long, it would be kind of boring as well.
Impossible.
Because it's just like so much less difficulty at that point.
Impossible. I can't.
Yeah, it would be no fun. No real risk of death, just boringness everywhere. Only mods busy making Llama RPG? Probably true. I guess I need mana, huh? Alright, let me go get that.
Salutations.
I can't. Not enough mana.
Going back to town can reset it, but I had my portal close enough that it would still keep it there.
Not enough mana.
Active gaming. One for you, and one for you, and one, 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 and one.
I need mana.
Just Tao, Bo.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Nuke. Alright. It seemed like you should buy. I got my 60. Yeah. Yeah, it seems pretty nice there. Oh man, it's all the way at the top. It's annoying. You're using your saving skill points when you have 3 skills to put into. And you're respecing anyways.
I can't.
Well, putting points into multi-shot just makes it cost more mana. Like, yeah, I get an extra arrow, but I have 10 arrows right now. It doesn't shotgun,
Deserve
so...
it. Always waiting for that next stream smiley face.
Thanks, awesome! Appreciate that. Strafe doesn't synergize with anything, so I'm just putting guided arrow points because I'm using guided arrow, and that does synergize with multi.
I can't.
And that's pretty much my reasoning. Otherwise, the passives I'm saving for when I do passive tree, so
Impossible.
that's why we're not doing anything there. Oh boy. No, multi
Impossible.
gets guided arrow, and guided arrow gets from multi-shot, and strafe gets from both of them. So it receives damage to benefit itself, but it doesn't synergize over to give damage. So, yeah, if I want to run strafe, then I could max out multi-shot and then just run strafe. Yeah, it's a very selfish lever. I mean skill. Oh boy, that is more than I was hoping to fight. Oh, are you kidding me? What the heck? Good lord.
I can't.
That's not enough? There's gotta be more Deathlords back here? We didn't see anything else. Just all Deathlords. Alright.
I need mana. I need mana.
Wave 2, we have poison immune, man. I don't really want to see. I guess it shouldn't be poison immune yet.
Not enough
Oh, he
mana.
is, yeah. Okay. Just have to kill him straight up.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
It is new difficulty every, or new build every difficulty.
Whatever, make it look easy.
Not here.
Thanks, see you in hack. Yeah, man. Oh my god. Just kill him already.
I need mana.
Oh my god.
I can't.
And we run out of arrows. We'll get some more gold in a bit. Finally. Good lord. At least there's 500 arrows now? Truth.
I need mana.
I mean, she actually cleans up pretty well, man. It's not bad. What have I got to do to get you to do a throw barb guided playthrough? Y'all want that so bad.
I need mana.
I mean, that always works. How much for throw barb guided playthrough? $250.
Not enough mana.
I think that is a more than fair pricing.
Not enough mana.
You play this with the fire source level 26. How do you survive? Fully expected 350? Yeah, I think 350 is where it should be, but I was trying to be extra kind. I think 250 is the very, very kind price. You just... I mean, it just depends the build and where you're at and what all the stuff. Various builds fight the mobs in different ways, and where are there only 4 of these guys here? There we go. Yeah, these guys need to like come down here. About how long would I expect that to be? I mean, I'm expecting that I'm farming during that as well to like get some stuff. I imagine I'd be putting in 18 hours on it or something.
Evening.
That's a lot of money for something a lot of people want. I mean, it might seem like a lot, but it's not really a lot. That's multiple days of my stream going to things requested by people as opposed to doing things that I want to do, you know? You already remade a couple playthroughs that are on your channel? Sure. And you know, like, I may do
Impossible.
a barb I have that, that's right. I may do a throw barb at some point, but if somebody
can't.
wants me specifically to do it at a time, you know, whatever it is, then that's just the meat of it there. Actually, I want to token this. Okay. All right. Otherwise, yeah, I might do it
Lord of
when I want to do it.
destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a force so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes and turn tonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction,
There you go,
Lord of
Jay.
disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stay a while. They listen as I amplify, strict specify. It's time to die.
Throw, baby, throw.
Throw, baby, throw. Teleport guided playthrough is coming.
I am overburdened.
Appreciate ya. That was. Mwah. Yeah, I try to generally be reasonable and give, you know, again, I was probably too low on it, but I felt like enough people wanted the throw barb that, yeah, you know, we could do it at 250. A lot of copies of Llama RPG, that it is. Throw from level 1? It is throw from level 1.
How may I be of help?
That will be it. I bet you will have fun. I mean, I always have fun playing this game. Oh my god. Stupid clone, I hate you so much. This isn't fun at all.
Salutations.
No, for level 1, I'll go punch some things and then I'll start throwing. I mean, it's a guided playthrough. The idea is showing people how they can make a playthrough of a throw barbarian, you know? So that's the idea. But javelins are only 360 gold, so yeah, I mean, it's not like I'll, you know, never be able to get them. I'll probably go get javelins started, and by like level 2 I'll be using javelins. Any tips on beating Bale? For this character or just in general? I mean, if he has his clone, my best tip is just run away from him and his clone and go to town for 8 seconds.
Good evening.
You can get potions, you can do whatever you want in that time. And then come back and his clone and all the tentacles there will disappear. So then you can fight him straight up till he spawns the next clone. Otherwise, I mean, you know, just get a pencil character. You can dodge the cold blast if you want. Especially on a, you know, physical character, sometimes you want to do that. But if he's going to be super annoying, then you just accept it. When's the new PD2 season? You can also, of course, just have thawing potions ready.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Yeah, my resistances are 38, 40, 60, 40. So my res are pretty high, which definitely helps. It's only 60 on cold res because I'm drinking thawing potions though. End of September. Alright, we'll have to see how Llama RPG demo is and what's going there. Tried E4 with the increased density. Did it improve it? Yeah, it's just getting materials to craft throwing axes and then get them with enough damage and stuff. Good luck. Come on. So close. Bosses are always pretty bad on bow, but this is actually not the worst boss fight.
Hello.
Nightmare, we're going to be getting into our lightning jab. So, Nightmare is where we're going to really power level up.
My brothers will not have
So many clones, man. Llama RPG is the game I'm creating. Gonna have a little pre-alpha demo. Warren said he thinks it should be ready by end of August. It also depends how long it takes to get Steam to accept my game and stuff, though. I don't know how long that takes before I can, like, push the demo to Steam and, you know, all those pieces. I haven't applied for it yet, but if anybody's made a game and put it on Steam, I'd love to hear how long it took. Live action opening cinematic in Llama RPG? No. There'll just be a title screen. A game. I'm making a game and putting it on Steam. Come on. Alright. The end is nigh. Almost level 28. Only 3 hours, 15 minutes. Kind of chilling through it. Took a lot of time to get the Taurons we needed. Not bad at all. Concerned Dave Diddy is making the game alone. I'm sure it's easy enough. I mean, a lot of people have tried and failed. Yes, Concerned Dave did, but he is a god of it. 316. 20 IAS clubs. Let's go, baby. With 19 fire res and a good old Kelpie snare. Fabulous for a mercenary. Some nice finds there. Yeah, Kelpie on a mercenary is super fun. Alright, well, that is part normal of the Rainbow Run. Physical Bowazons exclusively. Oh, thank you, Lols here, with 5 gifted subs. Mwah! Thank you so much. In Nightmare, we'll be moving into Lightning Fury, Charge Strike. Probably go get Pierce for that as well. Here's our gear. Poison Bow, Tier. Never found an amulet, really. Stealth. Really godly gloves. I mean, I'm almost sad to switch to the others. We'll have to check our IAS breakpoints, because this may just be gloves I wear till the end. 64 attack rating, 10 hit recovery, 51 attack rating, and 10 fast run walk. Then just some small damage charms here and there. Not bad at all. So, with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. And we will be back on Thursday. Well, just back in the next video for you guys. Peace. I'll see you guys next time.